In this video, we're doing a performance review of these, the Adidas Prime X Strung. What is up everybody, and welcome back to our performance review of these, the Adidas Prime X Strung. Now I wanted to come back and report how I've been getting on with it. It has been interesting. So, marathon training is up and running, and yeah, interesting is a good word for it, because I've been spending probably too much time in the shoe because I've really been enjoying it, but it's caught me out on a few occasions. So firstly, Prime X, we've got just under 50mm stack in the heel, Light Strike Pro, energy rods, continental rubber outsole, strung upper, which is like this different thread, super complicated upper design where they've used like elite athletes to design the upper and put structure and support in places based on that feedback. And it, to be honest with you, it works really, really well. The upper, I think, on the running shoes out there is an area in which we probably don't talk about enough, because a really good upper can make a big difference to a shoe. But it's like £230. It's really expensive. But I wanted to get one of these high stack, height, sort of carbon plated shoes into my rotation for marathon training this year, and the Strung was the shoe that I went for after the disaster that was the New Balance SE Trainer. Now the shoe at sort of 9:45 pace per mile and below is great, right, on those longer miles that I've been doing. Anything over that and I'm really all over the place, I really can feel it. But when I'm sort of 9:40 or below, I'm here and I'm moving along real nice, and it's just a lovely feeling of having all this Light Strike Pro underneath me. It's just awesome. When you go a little bit slower, it starts really wobbling about, people, and you really notice it, and you then really have to concentrate on your form, which is okay. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem working on my form, looking at, you know, where my foot strike is, how my hip positions are, am I, you know, hunched over, all that kind of stuff. But some days you just go out and you feel a bit knackered and you're not really focused on how you're running. You just want to go out and do a run with your mates and not think about your form. And if you do that in these, you're going to get caught out. So what I've learned to do is basically, depending on what run we're going to be doing and what the focus of that run is whether to put these into play or not. And that's what it's come down to. If I'm doing, like as I said, that sort of easier pace work at that sort of 9:45, 9:40, but we're going to dip to a goal pace and that sort of stuff, then I'm in the Prime X. But anything outside of that, I'm probably in something else, whether it's Triumph, Shift, Glide Ride, whatever, Speed 3, whatever it is. I'm in something else other than the Prime X. But it has been a great addition to my rotation. It was an area in which I was looking to add, and I'm glad I added it because of the confidence I had with the Adidas Pro 3. I'm glad that I've added it into the rotation. Would I buy it again? Not so sure. In terms of that max stack shoe, and I mean super max stack shoe, I'm not sure whether I would or I wouldn't go for it again. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad I experimented. It is offering me something that little bit different. I am enjoying the feedback that I'm getting from the shoe and the propulsion and everything else in it, and it's great fun to ride along in it. But when you do step off of it, it can be bleeding dangerous. So yeah, I think that's probably the best in terms of feedback and reporting back for you. We'll carry on, you know, running it through the marathon training block. Let's see how much trouble we can get into with it. I kind of, in a way, thinking, and I've just said in a way twice, but I almost need something between the Prime X and the sort of Speed 3 with a carbon plate. Do you see what I mean? I want almost something that's like 40mm of stack, right, with a carbon plate. So I'm getting the benefit of the max stack, the cushion, and all that sort of stuff, but a training, so a less race focused shoe. Now whether that's the SC Elite, I'm not sure, because I don't know with that one. It's a little bit of a funny one for me. That fuel cell is that little bit too soft, but I almost need Light Strike Pro feeling. Right, and this maybe you guys can help me here, but Light Strike Pro feeling, but like 40 odd mil, but not like so race focused as the Pro 3. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I've just created a brand new awesome shoe that we should all be going out and buying. So let me know in the comments if there's a shoe like that. The sort of, you know, yeah, just, you know, 40 mil a stack, maybe a little bit more, but with some form of carbon element to it, so I get the propulsion. Ideally a bit of speed roll in there would be nice, good upper, and not £230. It'd be great if it was like 80 quid. Let me know in the comments if you can think of a shoe that's about that. So yeah, not regretting it, still loving it, but thinking maybe next time round, yeah, I'll look for this magical shoe that I've just created.